Okay guys, back again. This time we're going to do Transformers, full of Cybertron, Takara version of Skywarp. Takara's take on a repaint of the Starscream mould, done in quite a nice colour. And we'll just go over again the box. It's part of the 30th anniversary. We've got Skywarp, bit of writing that I cannot read, and a nice little picture of Skywarp from the game, the full of Cybertron game, shown in a nice dark black with purple. Decepticon logo. A lot more stuff that I can't read. Don't swallow any parts. Pac-Man says so. Box art again sideways, unfortunately. Skywarp. Just a reprint of Starscream's picture, but done in Skywarp colours. On the back, a lot more stuff down here, which are just stuff that I can't read. Text backs. I can read them. We've got strength, intelligence, blah blah blah. So yeah, they're readable. Lineup. Transformers Generations. We see Blaster with Steel Jaw, the Data Disc, Eject, Rewind, Ramhorn, and an oddball Sundar. Yeah. Decepticon discs, you've got Rumble, Frenzy, Ravage, and Ratbat. There. Skywarp in jet mode, actual product shot of the figure, and I'm gonna have to do it this way. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it back that way and lift my camera. Skywarp, Transformers Generations at the top. Some more stuff. I'm guessing that this would have been Skywarp's bio, which I cannot read, unfortunately, with it being the Takara version. As far as I'm aware, Skywarp is a Takara only. So, as far as I'm aware, I know Hasbro are doing Thundercracker, but as far as I know, this guy is not coming out to the UK or America or Europe. It is import only. Yeah. Again, this is straight repaint of full of Cybertron Starscream. Nice colours. Instead of the box art shows it in black, it is a dark grey, gunmetal-y type grey plastic. It's not as a bright grey that some of the shots on the internet are showing. It is a very dark grey. It actually looks nice. The purple is, I mean, the camera's showing it as quite a deep purple. It's a lighter purple, but again, it looks nice on it. There is a bit of a glitter effect, but it's not an overly metallic effect on the paintwork. I don't know if I can actually make it show. Perhaps if you can see it just about there. Totally a very little bit of a metallic-y shine to it, to the purple. I don't like the metallic stuff that the Takara have been doing on some of their figures. So it suits some of them, but it doesn't suit others. This has been done really nice. It's very nice. It's not an over-the-top metallic. You've got your little glowy energy on bits, same as some of them. Some of the others. You've got your vents there and there. This has actually come today, so I've had a quick mess with it before doing this review, unlike me Apex and Geminis Demolition Crew, which I hadn't picked up for a while and just rushed into it, as you can probably see from looking at the previous. But yeah, he's got these two guns which can attach to the wings. They spin round, they can combine. We'll start it off now. I should do a few profile shots. So there we have front. So I have got to put my hands in the way on these, unfortunately. I've got no bases to stand it on. Top view, back, and underneath it shows a bit of the robot stuff, all the robot stuff tucked away. Okay, first off, we will take these off. They are clipped in pretty tight. Be careful. These are prone to stress marks. Especially on my Starscream one, it has got stress marks. I'm not joking. This doesn't seem to have gone overly as bad as Starscream, but, which I will show you once we get this in robot, my forearm posts for the guns have got stress marks on them. So I will show you that in a moment. These two can be done in a variety of ways. They do combine as well. Like that. You can get the gears together right. And they spin together. I don't like it how this one works. You get them so the hands go on either side, and it goes on the chest part. To me, it just looks odd like that. Or you can try and get him to hold it in his hand with one of them posts there. You can have them separate in the hand as well. I prefer the classic way, the old way of the Seeker molds, having them on the forearms, which again I'll show in a moment. But it's coloured exactly the same as in the same colours as Skywarp as well. So yeah, that's the weapon. Right, let's go on to Skywarp. Transformation is easy. Yeah, I say easy. You go watch my Demolition Crew review. Right, so feet, legs are held on with pegs either side, push down. Don't drop it. That releases the legs, releases the lower waist. Nose cone will tuck under. Bring that waist down, rotate it all the way down. You've got a little hole there. Orange piece off that, off the front, will go in. Is it that piece? No, it's on the nose cone as well. It's on the nose cone section. It goes in. The front legs. Flip. Front foot out. On there. There you have legs done. Okay, next thing we do is untuck these arms down. Okay, there and there. That bit's ready for come out. They can bring out, they're just on a swivel like that. I don't know if that was in focus then, so I'll just put that. We've pulled the arm out and pull it round. Okay, opens all this up. Next thing we do is separate top of the shoulder bits there, bring that down to a flat, and then unpeg. You see there's two pegs here, they go into holes here. Unpeg there and bring it round. This should, after you've pushed the head up and turned the head round, then come on an upward hinge and push forwards, leaving this to come down a bit further. Make sure the arms are clear out of the way. Bring it round, down. That piece there will tuck in to the back side. That clips everything up together quite sturdily. These sections just push back. Okay. Arms do just hang. There's nothing you can do with those arms at all. Turn there, turn round. Okay, if you want to, this is how it's packaged, with the forearms straight like that and the hands like that. Alright, that's how you get it. Basically, if you've got it like that, you can't do nothing else with the arms except for that. So what you can do, turn there, gives you a bicep, turn the fist round. Same with that one, bicep, turn the fist round, then you've got your bicep movement. Okay, there we have Skywarp. I'm going to pull it back a bit more so you can see. I think my camera is actually showing it as blue at the moment. It's not, it's a nice purple colour with the dark accents on it. Give you a little side on. That better all be in the shot. I need more lighting actually in the room that I'm doing it in. I've just got an overhead light plus my camera light. That's all I've got. So yeah, I do need a bit more lighting. Yeah, there you go. This Skywarp. very nice. Same head as Starscream. I hope he's with him being a straight repaint, very nice and tight on. You've got your same articulation, shoulder in and out. You've got a twist joint. You've got a double hinge around the elbow section. You've got a twist on the wrists. No hip movement, unfortunately. You've got hip, knee. You've got a tilt on the ankle there. And again, you've got a little bit of a clicky bit on the toe. That is the articulation. Okay. I don't mind it. There's, there have been ones with more articulation than that, but it doesn't bother me. Not bother me in the slightest. I like these. That's my opinion. I like these versions of the characters. They've done better on these than they've done with the classics versions, as far as I'm concerned. They've given them a lot better a lot more movement, a lot better. Right, we get to do the combined gun mode first. And you can see, still got it combined. Put it in the fist. This gun does have a storage option as well, which I will show you in a moment. You need to basically disjoint, makes the elbow joints look a bit weird, but it's the other way of doing it. Slide it in. It is a tight fit. You've got to give a bit, have a bit of give on there. Okay. Yeah. There he is with the cannon, both hands held. Okay. Again, it's just basically like a heavy cannon. It shows, and then you can just go with the motor bits here that they both turn. Okay, and see the disjointed shoulders, elbows, as it shows, just so you can get it like this. Okay, right. Or like I said before, split them apart, and you can hold them in his hands separately. And do that and that. And here we have handheld guns. You can either use the same peg as just done or use the shorter peg. I prefer the shorter peg because it stops all this all this flat section here, gives a bit more detail out. So just unpeg it and swap it over. But unfortunately, you cannot hold it right. It has to be held at an angle like that. If you put the peg right the way, the short peg anyway, because it just won't fit. Look. But I don't display them. I display them in that on the forearm. I don't know if I can bring it up very well on the camera, but from pegging it in, has put a bit of a stress mark on. Let me see if my camera will focus on it. Just around the top of the rim. Come on, come on. Okay, why isn't should be focusing? That might be a bit better. As you can see, it just made the grey go a little bit light. Yeah, that's just from putting the weapon into that post. Unfortunately, it has done it on both of mine, as you can see. It has caused a bit of stress. But I'm a bit disappointed in it, but yeah, I could, well, I wouldn't say a bit. I am very disappointed because, especially with how dark the grey is on Skywarp, it will show up. Let's get these put on, because I'm gonna have to get this done quickly because I think my battery on my camera is running down. But there we have shoulder mounted weapon mode, which again, that's the one I would display it. I display Starscream in this mode. Yeah, he's at the deluxe price point. Kapow Toys in the UK, I've got this in stock at $29.99 plus. I think they do $3.90 delivery. I virtually got it next day, and yeah, he's a nice one. If it is that Hasbro do bring a Skywarp out with darker colours, like the grey black instead of grey, then this would, even if you've already got this, don't get rid of it. It can be used as one of your Seeker Soldiers, one of the many warriors or whatever they were called. I'll try to bring this purple up. It is a lighter purple, I think, than blue. The camera's taking the colours off a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can. It got it at one point then, but it is more of a, there we go. It is more of a lighter purple than a dark. It's more in line with its Takara version anyway. But yeah, okay. That's just a quick Skywarp for review from Fall of Cybertron Generations line. Hopefully I'll get something else up soon. Yeah, okay guys, see you again.